Hello guys, this is Srinivas, the developer from the developer channel. Today we are going to solve the SKIDMARK daily challenge of 3rd July 2021. Here this is the problem. Keyboard continuously used. Uh, they will give 3 rows of keyboards, which is nothing but a QWERTY type. And they will pass a key value. We have to find which row used the most or which row used the most number of continuous occurrence. Assume that this is a keyword they have given Q W E R T Y U I O P and A S D F G J K L Z X C V B N and M. Now they have passed the value Google. Here the first letter of G is in the row 2, single time occurrence, right? So we don't need to consider this one. And then OO. This OO has occurred twice and continuously in the same row. And this G and L, those are occurred in the same row for the 2 times. And E occurred single time, so we don't need to consider that. Since the maximum number of occurrence in the same row is 2, so we have to print the both rows are the rows which has the maximum number of occurrence. Here it contains 0, so we don't need to print that. Oh come on, it's a 0. And here this is 2 and this is 2. According to the order of occurrence, this come first and this come last. So our output is QWERTY up and ASDI somewhat. Likewise, they have given a value ice here. Instead of Google, this time we got ice. Here I occurred at the row 1 for, okay, let me clear those things first. Here this is our input ice, and this I occurred in first row for 1 time, and then the C occurred at the 3rd row. Those are not in the same row, so we don't have to consider that first single occurrence. And this E again occurred at second or first row, but this is not a continuous occurrence, right? If the input is like IEC, then we should consider this I and E are occurred in the same row for continuously, so it will become 2, but we don't need to worry about the single occurrence since there is no multiple continuous occurrence in these 3 rows, so we just need to print the -1. That's the logic behind this problem. Let's see in a programmatical way. First we need to get the input for first row. Input dot strip, and then second row input dot strip. We need to do that for the 3rd row and for the key value. Third row, and this is the key they have passed or the string they have passed. So now we have to make a counter for first. I'm taking count F, and for second row count I'm taking a variable count s and then count t. Those things are initialized with the value 0. We need a temporary variable or temporary incrementer because we need to find uh, the maximum number of occurrence, which is more than once, right, in the same row. So this will store the maximum occurrence, and we need some iterator, right? For that I'm taking temp f, temp s, temp t. We can do that initialization in a single row, single line. Okay, now it's time to looking into the key. For I in key, if I in first row, then we have to increment the temp f by 1, and we have to uh, reset the values temp s and temp t. Likewise, we have to do the same operation for the rest of 2. Here this one is for second row. If the current character is present in the second row, we need to reset the first and last, and we need to increment the second. If the character occurred at the third row, we need to reset the first and second, and we need to increment the value third by 1. Finally, we need to check, or we need to update the maximum values, right? So count f equal to max of count f and temp f. So if the count f is maximum, contains the maximum value, it will remain the same. If the temp value is higher than the count value, then it will be updated as. So we have to do the same operation for the rest of 2, which is nothing but second and third, right? Here this will be temp s, count s, this will be count s, count, temp, and count. Finally, we have to check if max of count f and count s and count t is equal to 1, which is nothing but the second test case ice. Everything occurred at a single time. We have to print -1. Otherwise, we have to print the row, right? So for that, we need to check. Instead of this, we can store this value in some temporary variable. Control X, temp, count or max count. Here I'm storing the value as the maximum value of 3 counts. Else, if count f equal to max count, then print first row. Likewise, if second row contains sorry count s equal to the max count, print second row. Third count contains the max count, print third row. That's it, guys. Let's check how it works. Here I'm passing QWERTYUIOP and ASDFGHJKL, and I'm passing ZXCVBNM, and I'm also passing the values, just nothing but yeah, skid mark. Here S, K occurred in the same row, and I no, DM no, MA no, RK no. Here S and K only occurred in the same row, so we will get ASDF. Yeah, and if I passing some values like the same but in a different, okay, skid mark no, not skid mark. I'm passing 1 2 3, so we got the both because I have checked the condition equal to 1. If it is less than or equal to 1, which is nothing but a 0, we need to print the values, right? So if I do the same, we got -1. That's it, guys. That's it for today's video. Here, this is the code for your view. Hope we will meet soon with something else tomorrow. Until then, bye.